Doug with McCurdy Outdoors. So it's been a minute. I know a few of you have noticed, and it's not for the lack of trying, but the month of August and early September in Idaho, not a whole lot of fun. But today we're up in the Owyhees. It's, I believe, September 26th, and we're just now getting into a pretty good riding season. The temps are down. Pretty soon the dust will be way down. That's a huge factor here in the summer, especially riding in groups. Earlier, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, we did a couple rides and went up to Deadwood from Loman. We did another one up at Bogus Basin. And I did an impromptu one outside of Emmett. And I did record those rides, but the dust, the heat, it didn't work well. It didn't look good on film. So I scrapped it. And I do apologize because I didn't give anyone a heads up that there wouldn't be more videos, you know, the next week or the following week. But it kind of is what it is. Here going forward, I'll probably be riding weekly, at least until December-ish, depending on how the weather goes and the snow levels. And I got my new work schedule that I'll be starting here in a couple weeks. So Mondays are a go again, and even Sundays are going to be possible with my work schedule this winter. And that schedule will continue through till the end of March in 2020. So I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait for some snow to fly. It's by far my favorite season to go riding. And I know a lot of people, it's basically their downtime, or they go down to Arizona or Utah and ride down there. But I'll tell you what, riding in the snow in Idaho, especially out here in the Owyhees like we are today, I mean, you won't make it up here. We're probably, I don't know, a quarter mile from Thomas Falls, if you know where that is. But the routes you can do, man, snow just makes it funner. Obviously, you guys saw the videos last season. Had a ton of fun. Got into a little trouble up at Bogus. Hopefully we're going to avoid that this year. I will mention that the Razor is going to get a little TLC. Going to get some new front control arms, some high clearance radius rods, and we're going to put some 32-inch carnivores on here. So that's going to be pretty fun. And I tell you what, like this part of the Owyhees, it just looks spooky. I don't know what it is. Just in this area, everything just looks, I don't know, it's so gray. It looks like this year round. It's like nothing grows on the ground. But anyway, we're gonna put some new shoes on it, some carnivores. Mike's pretty much convinced me, especially in how well they did in the snow. This goes down to Thomas Falls. Mike pretty much convinced me to go carnivores. They did tremendously well in the snow, especially with a lot of wheel speed. So we're going to try those out. Depending on how they feel and what the weight is with the wheels will determine if we're going to do some type of clutch kit on here. I know with the 30s on it now, I did feel a difference with the terabytes compared to the Bighorns. Smaller tire, lighter tire, etc. Bead locks, non-bead locks. But I didn't think it was enough to clutch this machine. So with the 32s, we'll see how it works. And I did notice that the last, I don't know, 3-4 months, I mean, the channel's basically exploded. I've more than doubled my subscribers, and I appreciate it. And I've picked up some new Patreon members. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate it. All that money is going towards upgrades on this thing. And I am looking into buying some GoPro Hero 7s. I know I'm pretty sure I've said something along those lines a long time ago. Just hasn't been in the budget. They're expensive camera, and when you run 3 of them, I mean, that's about $1,200 when they're not on sale. So it's not I can't do it, just go do it on a whim, but it is in the works. At least that's my hope. Or when the Hero 8 does come out, maybe that's when I'll do it. But we're having a pretty good ride. We rode through, we started out at the Murphy Sand Wash, went down through Sinker Creek, and now we're going to head up to War Eagle Mountain, and we're just going to do a big old loop. And maybe I'll record some of that, maybe I won't. I guess it's to be determined. And I do want to mention we got a newbie with me. We got Chuck here. Never been out in the Razor, and since we have the same days off, we're pretty good buddies. I was like, hey, let's go. And I think I had him white knuckling for a while, going through the Murphy Sand Wash at Mach 10. And I'll admit, I didn't record then. We just recently turned the cameras on the hill climb up to Thomas Falls. Man, this sun's a killer. But I just wanted to give a big update. I know I had a few people asking, hey, are you doing all right? What's going on? You know, checking in. And I appreciate it. And the month of August has just been busy. School started for the kid. Jessica went back to work. She's a school teacher. Been busy with a lot of little projects, and with the heat and the dust, it's kind of hard to convince people to go ride. I mean, quite honestly, it's hard to convince myself to go ride. Once it's in the triple digits, the dust, I mean, I love going and riding, but it's hot, especially in these cabs. I love this turbo in the winter just because it puts off so much heat. You almost don't even need a heater. The only downside is, I mean, obviously in the summer, everything's doable. Where in the winter, I mean, the snow starts piling up, and like this road, there's no way you'll make it up in the snow. At least not in the middle of January. But this is my little update, and we'll be pushing videos out pretty regularly. I don't want to promise every week like I did this summer. That was kind of, I don't want to put quantity over quality. And if you go back and watch my first few videos compared to now, I think it's a night and day difference, and I think most people would agree with that. but I want to continue to push the envelope, especially in the editing section. That's not exactly my favorite thing, nor am I an expert on it, but I think I'm getting better and better. If you think so, drop a line in the comments below. Or if you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see, or what someone else is doing, or you have a brand new idea and you know you want to see that, I'd appreciate it. But I think that's going to be it. We're going to climb up to War Eagle Mountain, and maybe we'll film the ride back. We'll see. Anyway, this has been Doug with McCurdy Outdoors. Thanks to all the subscribers, all the people donating on Patreon, people liking me on Facebook and following on Instagram. Appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next ride. But don't forget, the adventure awaits. What do you got, Chuck? That's it? All right.